it's only getting worse.
Yeah.
It's fucked because I've wanted this since high school. I've been waiting for this forever, and now that it's finally here, like, it looks like they're starting to stick the landing. Like, it's just, things keep happening. They put out these fucking, like, the anime was alright. I watched the first episode. They're still going with that. There's the Kingsglaive thing. Like, they seem to be 13ing it. They're just putting all this other shit out that doesn't really...
I'm still, like,
Just make the core game. Can we just have the core game? Like, it's...
I don't feel like they can disappoint me like I was disappointed with 13, because now I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
But, like, just the simple fact that there's towns.
Yep.
Literally, it's such a, like, it seems like a small thing, even though it's massive, because you've got to build every fucking town and NPC. Just the fact that there's towns, I'm stoked on. The one thing that, like, I'm still not 100% sold on is the battle system.
Yeah, me too. That's it. Like, it's... I get that they need to innovate, but it's a bit much.
I just don't know how I feel, first of all, about, like, holding a button to do regular attacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, because that, to me, it goes back to this whole, like, I don't like the auto. Like,
it's funny, because once you said that, I think a lot of people, maybe myself included, was just sort of not aware that you were just hitting attack 8 times. But when they actually came out and just said auto mode, you're like, I wasn't really doing much, was I? Like, I didn't really have a lot of input.
Yeah. So there was something about having to hold attack and then use the D-pad to change what weapon/attack you're doing.
Yep.
That doesn't work when, like, I don't know, the camera controls with that, because I've got to hold the button down.
Yep.
It feels like if they're going to do that, it should be R2 is attack.
The camera is already an issue.
That's
in
what I mean.
both the demos I've played. Like,
so obviously there's a lock-on function, but then sometimes when you're, like, fighting a bunch of enemies, I don't like to lock on. I like to just fucking hit what's around me, shit.
Yep.
And I can't control the camera holding circle while I'm doing attacks on the D-pad. So, like, I hope I can remap or something, because R2 in my mind is where it should be for attack.
Yeah. What is it now?
It's circle or square, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Which is odd, because it's occupying my right thumb. So if it was R2, I could still move my camera, still be attacking, and then still D-pad all my stuff. Sometimes I don't know how people get jobs doing this.
I don't know. I like, this is a big one, though, because this is the one I'm looking to, like, restore the faith.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited for this, but
this could be the death of Final Fantasy.
At least for me.
Yeah.
Like, because I've been fucking with this thing forever. Like, Final Fantasy VIII's my favorite game of all time. I love this series, but they've just been shit for years now. Like, it's just... And, like, I'm almost more excited for 12 to be re-released.
Yeah, no, I literally took the words out of
it.
I'm like, there's a problem when I'm more excited for a game that's 10 years old
than the newest one.
Today. Though, after saying that, the characters in this look so much better.
Except for, what's his face? Blonde guy. Jack. Jack Harnley.
They changed his name. No, they changed his voice.
I think they did. Prompto.
Because it was fucked.
It's not even... I'm like... You gotta have a woman in there. I'm sorry. Like, you can't just have a 4-dude bro trip for 80 hours. She doesn't come with you, as far as I know.
I know what you mean, but it's...
I want diversity. Like, Yuna was a great character.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a bro trip. Have they definitely said that's the crew?
I'm 99% sure that's it.
It is interesting.
And only 4. Maybe there is more playable. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
But even 4, that's not many.
Well, 1 playable.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you actually play as any of them.
It's 13 again, though. You can play as anyone else.
You could argue that Persona 4 is the same.
Yeah, but like that's...
And you could play as everyone.
But Persona 4 hasn't set a precedence
for this.
For
to be fair, you could play as everyone in 13, and they were different. You could only play one at a time. Yeah, because you'd be lightning in some and then hope in another, and like it'd be a whole fucking thing.
I don't even remember. I blocked that fucking shit from my mind.
Like a sexual molestation, you've blacked it out of your memory. Yeah, so that's it. It doesn't sound like I'm excited, but I am. I promise. I just want it to be good. I just want things to be okay again. I just want it to be okay. You're up, G, Daddy.
I'm just trying to find a release date.
I don't think we have one.
It's not locked in. It's coming though.
Yeah.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I want this. Bad.
Q4 2016. I'm just ready for it. I want it.
I need that. Like, I played a bit of the original again. I have that on PS4. I nearly bought this on PC, but we're so close now.
It's just been long enough since Uncharted that I'm ready for another adventure.
Have you seen the DLC for this?
No. Is it coming with PS4?
I would imagine so. But it's really cool. It's like a zombie survival thing. Like, you go into like a area and it's just full of supernatural creatures. It just looks good. And they react to sound.
I'm really keen.
Oh, and it's kind of scary. It's more like of a horror focus. And it actually does look terrifying. Like, it's in the dark. And
Yep.
fuck, I want it. I want Lara. I need Lara.
But yeah, nothing much to say on it. It's just I've kind of just ignored it until it's getting close, and I'm keen to play.
That is funny that we're excited for a game that's been out for more than a year.
No, it hasn't. If it's been out, I would have played it.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think it's been out.
No, I don't. Have you played it?
It's so funny because it was on Steam half price.
I was like,
I can run this now. Like,
I wonder if they're gonna do a dog move and just release it at like full price. Like,
probably. I imagine they will. Like, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
And that was your last one, right?
No, I got one more.
Okay. My last one is Danganronpa 3. This is what I need again. Yeah, Danganronpa snuck up to be one of my favorite series. I actually love visual novels now. Like this, along with what's it fucking called? Steins Gate blew me away. To a lesser extent, Zero Escape, because it actually has like gameplay, which I don't really love, and the puzzles are so fucking hard. But anyway, Danganronpa is just perfect for me. Like the first two games I would have on my Vita, I would curl up into a little ball in my bed under my blanket and just play it for 8 hours. And just because you just kind of prop it up next to you. It's just like watching a cool little murder mystery that's fucking dark. And it just goes in ways that, like, all the cliches are shattered. Like, the characters are so unique and they have these full-on arcs. Then that you've got to fucking watch them all die after you get attached to them. Like, it's just there's nothing else like it. And just incredibly well written. And for whatever reason, like, the story is a through line. So, like, you get so much more out of it after playing the first and the second, and even... It escapes me now. The other one,
weird shooter.
Which is actually alright. Like,
Nah.
the shooting bit sucks, but again, all the story is so awesome. I think they're only a publisher, but Spike Chunsoft have quickly become one of my favourite. Like, they do Zero Escape as well, and all the Danganronpa games. But I need this in my soul. I want to see how it ends, because... I think they said this will be the last.
Or will it?
I could have made that up.
It's so popular in Japan.
Yeah, it really is. The anime is like really good too. So yeah, that's my other one. I'm hoping to end the year with that. Hopefully we get that. I don't think they've confirmed
Is the anime like beat for beat the game?
Pretty much.
Because I'd way rather just watch an anime series.
You should do that. I mean, I don't think it goes into as much depth.
The trials really fucked it for me.
Yeah, again,
they're really not great.
The best one is Steins Gate, because it's just all incredible story and there's no weird little like gameplay thing. Zero Escape's got it, Danganronpa's got it. I just want an awesome story.
I just don't need that pressure in the trial, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, what am I doing? What do I remember?
And to be fair, some of them require some logic jumps. Like, you're like, how, what? Like...
Yeah.
And
I only did one trial, and I had a walkthrough, because I was like, I don't know what's...
So funny.
I don't know what's happening. Like,
because you didn't even get to, like... By the end of that game, they've introduced, like, 5 mini-games that are all different. They're all, like, slightly different. In the second one, it gets to a point where, like... You've got to, like, be shooting down other people's accusations, and then you need to copy the lies and throw them back in their face. And it just becomes this whole thing. It's kind of fun, but again, I just use walkthroughs to make life easier.
Yeah.
So what do you got for me? Let's round this bitch out.
Finally, everyone knows, I'm sure you could all probably guess it by now, I just want South Park in and around my body.
And your mouth?
Sure. Is that on my body? It is.
I guess so.
I also don't understand, if someone knows, I hope someone knows, because I don't, why can't I pre-order it, and why can't I play the Stick of Truth now?
Because we live in Australia.
It's bullshit.
And everyone hates us here.
Fucking hate our rating system.
It is
no,
trap.
You can't have him getting probed by an alien. Like, fuck off.
To be fair, we do live in somewhat of a safe utopia where I don't have to worry about my personal liberties being violated, if at all. Just saying.
Don't have to worry about getting shot on the reg.
Just saying. I mean, condolences for everyone that's been harmed in the last week. All that stuff is getting pretty crazy, but we won't get into that.
We
now.
don't need to get into that.
No.
But
no.
France particularly, poor people.
Our condolences. Yep, so you got South Park. Why are you excited?
Just
I know
'cause
why.
it's, it's South Park, man.
It's so funny.
I'm just keen to get both of the games again, because I would love to play the first one again. And this one looks like a pretty chill move. I like superheroes. I like the premise. It's good.
I think I like the idea of the superheroes better than the fantasy game.
I think I like the idea of this whole thing they're doing. Like, the whole premise is it's just the next day.
And it's so meta. It's so incredibly meta.
It's just, you're still the same character as you were in the Stick of Truth, but they stopped playing magic shit, fantasy shit, and now the next day they're like, let's play superheroes.
They've got such a good franchise here, because they can just keep doing it.
The next day. I don't know, these are both within the show, so I don't know what else they've got, unless they go into the WoW characters.
That could be one, or they could do Chin Pokemon Go.
Oh.
Which could be interesting. I mean, they're sort of already in it, aren't they? They're the collectibles.
Yep.
But they could make that funny, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Shu. We all remember Shu. Shu was an amazing one. That's actually an incredible episode where it's all Japanese propaganda.
Chin Pokemon!
Yeah, it's so good. Look, so if that's it, we should probably round it out.
Yeah, we did. We did well today. I'm proud of us.
Thank you. You're all welcome, audience, for this beautiful, beautiful time.
I'm going to give myself a clap.
I appreciate that, actually. That's for me.
No, that's not for you.
No,
that's for me.
That's actually for me. This has been episode 42 of the PS Podcast, Australia's #1 PlayStation podcast, hosted by me. Feel free to contact us at _PS Podcast and talk to Govinda on Facebook. Reviewing us on iTunes is also super helpful, but word of mouth is where it's at, so tell all your friends. Share us wherever you can. We appreciate it. Really. So until next time, I'm Kale. I'm joined by...
the other dude.
that guy. Play safe, players.